Good evening, everybody. Hey, hi, hello there. Welcome to Saturday night. Welcome back to Romhack Races. We got another level for you. What a surprise. And I hope everybody's doing well tonight. It's going to be a fun one. We're ready to go. I'm ready to go. I am GlitchCat. I'll be giving you the play-by-play tonight. Maxwell, MMXWL, Maxwell to his friends, has made us a level tonight. 4 out of 10 on the whole. 3 stars out of 10 for length, 4 out of 10 for complexity and execution. So shorter sections, but a little bit more dense on the skills. We got racers who definitely have the skills to take this one on. We got a whole bunch. I don't know how many signed up. 17. Osu, thank you for scouting. 17 racers tonight. We really appreciate the effort. Thank you so much. We got 4 here on the restream to start us out, and Osu will be helping us let us know who is coming up, who's making progress, so we can rotate everybody in. We got Louis Duce, Halcyon, B2, and RB Pimlico here to start, but we will be throwing other people in. If you're just joining us and you haven't seen this before, this is Romhack Races. We do this every Saturday night. We've got a new, never-before-seen Super Mario World Kaizo level that was just posted like right now, and these racers don't know what they're in for, but the levels have been tested by our testers, in-house friends who help us out, give us the difficulty ratings, and make sure the level is clean and ready to go. Although, we can always trust these makers. People make really great stuff. Maxwell's got it for us tonight, but if you want to check out all of the other levels, we've got a website, romhackraces.com, where all of the patches for all 143 of our levels live. You can download the patch, check it out yourself, give it a try. They're all very fun. And yeah, I hope everybody's ready to go. Grab some popcorn or whatever. Grab your favorite snack, maybe a drink. Give your pets a pet on the head. Get comfy and get ready. We got Romhack Races coming at you very, very soon. We have a Discord too. I don't know if I mentioned that, but you can jump on and talk shop with us, or if you have any questions about how this all works, or if you want to get involved. Thank you so much for dropping by tonight. I hope everybody's feeling well. I'm ready to go. You ready? You ready? Are you ready, chat? Already. Level is Superstar. I don't know if I mentioned that. Name of the level tonight. Superstar. I like this calm intro screen. And yeah, we'll be getting going pretty soon. How you doing? Thanks for dropping by. If you have any questions or anything while we're racing, I can read chat, so please feel free to just post them in chat. Let us know how you're doing. If you want to learn a little bit more, I'm going to try to explain the mechanics and what's going on in the level as we get going. But if you are, say, brand new, you can be sure these racers do not know what they are in for. They've never seen this level. It's all sight reading. And 2 things are really going to win the day as usual. 1, the players could get a really clutch moment where they one-shot clear an obstacle they've never seen before. 2, they could be very consistent at the stuff they've learned to get more chances at the stuff they need. So let's go. Time for Superstar. And oh, look out. We got an Ultra Star tonight. Very cool. Classic-looking Ultra Star. Halcyon in the upper right, already making progress. This is a format of level that is classic. Kaizo players should be definitely familiar with how these levels work. You got to keep the platforms moving on the line and occasionally hit the on-off switch to change the track and make sure the platforms stay where you want them to be. Otherwise, they'll fall off too soon. Halcyon already in the upper right, making progress. Louis Duce maybe taking a little nap, little power nap. You know, just making sure, gathering their Spirit Bomb energy here, giving everybody else a try. We got Halcyon, B2, RB Pimlico. B2 in the lower left making big progress right now. It's got 2 platforms and the Kaizo block. Looking for a couple of sight reads here at the end. Wow, B2 looking for that checkpoint, and they get it. A great run, so fast for B2. This is, remember, the length is a little bit shorter, but the difficulty in each section is a little bit higher. So really good stuff we're seeing from B2, already at the checkpoint, in the lead right now. And that gives B2 time to work on this next section and get knowledge that other racers might not have. But here goes Halcyon trying to make it 2 for 2 at the checkpoint. Halcyon is over that Kaizo, and they just have 1 jump or so to go. Ooh, nice read. Can they make it? Halcyon's up and in there for the checkpoint. It's Halcyon and B2 now, neck and neck. RB Pimlico in the lower right, making a chance, having a chance at the checkpoint, but didn't quite get it on that brown double platform section. This is a really cool level for sight reading. because it involves not only looking at the screen and seeing the path, but also kind of anticipating where the platforms are going to be and jumping and moving in such a way that you match your speed. So you can like land on a platform in the air as it's falling, or like you see RB Pimlico doing there, catching that white sort of underpants platform as it's going up the above the munchers. And a really kind of an intuitive sense of timing and cycles and motion is really going to help in this level. B2, though, making a really big break for it. RB Pimlico as well in the bottom, trying for that checkpoint again. They just can't get that big jump. Louis Duce looking for that checkpoint as well. But the story right now is Halcyon versus B2, upper right and lower left corners of your screen, respectively. Oh my gosh, B2, though, in the lower left on the read right now. Have they got it? Wow! Wow! Sub 3 minutes? Are you kidding me? What a run. That was great. Oh, no, are they going to walk off? They got it. B2DE, 8-1, our winner tonight. We got Halcyon looking for that second place. And we got Yuri Densetsu here. Already done. Never mind, I'm sorry. Halcyon looking for that third place now. It's really fast. We try to get everybody's clear on the screen, but y'all are very fast sometimes. And we really appreciate Osu looking out and checking for everybody, seeing what place, where they are in the level. Good job, Yuri. Sorry we missed the clear, but great work as usual. A consistently high-ranking player, Yuri Densetsu. Nice work. Still got Halcyon. We got Nathan MG coming in the lower left. And we got Louis Duce in the upper left, as well as You Fail Me in the lower right. You Fail Me returning from a really great run last week. I think they got a sub 10 last week, which was awesome. Yuri Densetsu, number 2. B2, our winner tonight. Although we may have to check the tapes, but that's what I believe. Exclamation leaderboard in chat if you want to check. We may have to double check the timers on that because they were very close. But thank you to D4. As usual, she's helping out, getting the leaderboard and everything set behind the scenes. And there's a checkpoint for Nathan and a checkpoint for Louis at exactly the same time. Nice job. Timer is saying Yuri. Okay. Wow. Yeah. I wasn't sure because I didn't. We only caught up with Yuri after they were on the ending screen, so I wasn't quite sure about that. Good check. And still a really impressive sub 3 for the first 2 racers. Nice job. I think that goes to show that it's a good level, right? Because it's easily sight readable by a lot of players. They're making it look easy because a lot of this stuff is not easy. Even an easy Kaizo level is a hard level, We got Louis Duce, we got Nathan working on the second checkpoint. And trying to keep up with everybody else. Halcyon as well. You Fail Me, though. Oh, my gosh. Here we go in the lower right. You Fail Me. Wow. What a fast runner. Wow, that's twice in a row. You Fail Me with the sub 10. It's not necessarily all about your position on the leaderboard. Sometimes it's you versus the level, right? It's consistency. That was really well played. 2 weeks in a row, You Fail Me. Really impressing. Nice job. We got RB Pimlico coming in on the bottom right. They're working on the second checkpoint. Nathan on the second as well. Louis on the second. And Halcyon also. Where are they? Second checkpoint. Everybody you see right now with a shot at, fourth place. I'm already getting lost a little bit. Yeah, GG, everybody. This is rad. Well played. Again, you can check this level out for yourself on Romhack Races if this looks enticing to you. This is a great level tonight from Maxwell, our maker. I like, when I say very traditional, I mean that as a compliment. I like the traditional Ultra Star. It's got a nice vibe. And I think players are doing well with this because the Ultra Star is a type of level that, if you have a little bit of Kaizo experience, you've probably encountered this type of level before. So it's, the racers aren't having to learn something new necessarily. They just have to do something they presumably already have some experience with, which is nice. It makes for a smooth, fun time. Fruski with the off-stream clear, and Nathan MG with the on-stream clear. Everybody is rocking it out tonight. I'm very impressed. Good job. Good job, everybody. We're all running fast tonight, keeping up with everyone. But I'm glad. It's great. Yeah, we've got friends. If you're looking at leaderboards or times, we've got friends helping us out with timers and stuff. Big shout outs once again to D to the 4th. She always helps us out with all that stuff. RB Pimlico, no! Oh, I saw that. I glanced down and I thought, oh, they've got it for sure. I'll just wait till they touch the H to give my congratulations. Oh, you hate to see it. Man, it reminds me of that part in Luigi's Adventure. Ugh. You know. That part with the green Koopa you can't see. Although this one you can. Thanks for the raid, Nathan. Great job on the race. It's Louis Duce versus Halcyon versus Andre versus RB Pimlico versus The Level. Yo, Halcyon's got it. Nice job. All these sub-10s, they warm my heart. I'm going to give, oh, here we go, RB Pimlico. One more shot. Let's do it. There we go. There we go. Well played. Wow, they're coming in fast tonight. I love, man, the sub-10s. Sub-10 is such a nice time. We got Kakusho in the upper right. We got Walking Eye in the lower right. Oh, am I planning on playing Luigi's Adventure? Nah, it's too hard. I have to practice more. But yeah, we've got friends helping us sort out the times and places and such. So stay tuned for details. Louis Duce, great clear as usual. You know, I am so impressed by this. Here goes Walking Eye with a shot for the checkpoint. Walking Eye in the lower right. Walking Eye, maybe. Oh, so close. Yeah, everybody is just super fast tonight. This is great. I am so impressed by the sub-10s. I really, really am. You know, it's the player versus the level. And it's not, we say, you know, it's Romhack races. We have the leaderboard and such. But a sub-10, like 4th or 5th place tonight is a sub-10. That's really good. You know what I mean? Like, anywhere else against any other pool of racers, that's really good, you know? So if you got, you know, if you're clearing this in like sub 20, sub 25, like you're playing well. Please never don't look at the leaderboard and be like, oh, 6 minutes. Oh, that was terrible. No, everyone is doing very well tonight. We're racing for fun. Thank you so much for the raid, Halcyon. We got Chef Boy Eric coming in as Andre DK gets out. Nice work. That's a fast clear. I think I've seen Andre's name before on Romhack races, but good job. Good clear. We got Bruce in the upper left, too, I wanted to mention, and Kakusho still in the upper right. Chef Boy Eric hanging around. Bruce in the second checkpoint, Kakusho, I think, in the first. A little tough to tell between the sections. They kind of have the same vibe. Misha Vargas joins us in the lower left. Welcome to Romhack Races. Oh, no, Kakusho not on the first section. On the second section and staying skeptical. I appreciate that. You love to see it. They stood right before getting the goal. They didn't just run for it. Maybe something was going to kill them. They got the one, presumably unintentionally. And yeah, that was good skepticism. GG. Yeah, yo, feel free to cheer your favorite racers on in chat. And if you notice someone having excellent skills tonight, everybody, please go and give the racers a follow. There's a lot of great people that stream as well as race on Romhack races. And when you do something like this, you're all trying to get your name out there a little bit. I mean, I know not everyone wants to be the self-promoter. Here goes Chef Boy Eric self-promoting his way to a stylish win. GG. I was going to say, I know everyone, not everyone wants to be the ham-fisted self-promoter. So I'm going to do that for you. Go and follow these racers. Drop a sub, drop a follow, make a friend, and have a nice time. They are some excellent people in our community, and I'm sure they would love to see some new friends coming in saying, hey, I saw you on Romhack races. You know, when you do something like this, you want to get your name out there a little bit. You want to show, hey, I'm here, I'm streaming. I got some skills. I'm trying to make friends. So I think that should be rewarded. So if you want to, you want like Kaizo, you want to find some more stuff to watch, definitely. Any of these names on the list, anybody you see on screen, go and give them a follow, and I'm sure you'll have a fun time. We got Ender of Games coming in on the lower right, a consistent good finisher and friend of Romhack Races. We got Bruce, we got Faust in the upper right, and Misha Vargas rounding out the lineup in the lower left. Uh-oh, Bruce, let's go! Nice jumps. Bruce is in there for that big 19. No hesitation. They knew what they wanted. GG, thanks for racing with us, Bruce. Yeah, say a hectic level and a hectic time for the scouts. Thank you so much. I say, like, y'all hear my voice, and you're seeing Endless Ascent in the upper left, ascending up there. But, you know, you hear my voice giving you the play-by-play, but there is a huge community, medium-sized, I'd say, community of volunteers that help us out. And we would not be able to put on these races without the good work of everybody involved. So thank you so much. And, you know, don't forget that there are lots of people behind the scenes helping make the content that y'all love so much. Me too. I love it also. Endless Ascent Faust versus Misha Vargas and Ender of Games. Everybody right now working their way through the second section, so big progress. Could be anybody's race right now. Yeah, you know, the easier the level is in the difficulty ranking, which doesn't mean the level is bad, it just means it's easier. The easier it is in the level difficulty ranking, sometimes the harder the time the scouts and D4 has. Thank you for keeping up. We really appreciate it. That is true. You're doing great. And, you know, now's as good a time as any, I suppose. We're hanging out here with Endless Ascent, Faust, Misha Vargas, and Ender of Games. Everybody working on the second section, making progress, going for that H. But I have a little announcement of my own, which is, of course, thanks, Fruski, for 6 months. Thanks for racing with us and being a friend. We really appreciate it. But I have a little announcement of my own, something that just happened today, and I wasn't doing a stream on my own channel tonight, so I thought this would be a good place to mention it. I don't mean to be like, oh, let's all pay attention to me, but I just thought it would be a fun thing to mention, a sort of personal thing for me. I am pleased to announce that as of today, I have officially joined the team for SMW Central as an official Kaizo moderator on SMW Central. And I'm really happy about that. I'm really grateful to be a part of that. And I will be pitching in where I can to help moderate everybody's Kaizo hacks. I hope I can use that position to further the ancient and noble art of Super Mario World ROM hacking, something that's very near and dear to me, and something I certainly hope I could help it grow, help it thrive, and help it improve. So, very, very happy to be able to say that for everybody tonight. Thanks. I really appreciate it. Grateful that that SMW Central, you know, wanted to reach out to me, and I hope I could do a good job. Yes, I did want to say too, the only reason I didn't mention that, Doc, was because I didn't know if she wanted to keep it a surprise or hadn't announced that yet as well. But if that is cool to mention, I just wanted to keep it a surprise. But yes, congratulations. Big shout outs to Amethyst Rocks as well, who has joined up as a vanilla hack mod. Great fit, gonna do a great job, and a really good friend as well. GG. Yeah, standard hack mod. I think you'll do splendidly. The only reason I didn't mention that was in case I was spoiling it and you wanted to release that yourself. Misha Vargas, not getting spoiled on that ending. In fact, they're right out of here. Nice work, GG, Misha Vargas. Thanks for racing with us. Oh, and the fun little smiley face. I love that. You know, I'm really, I gotta say, your Walking Eye joins us again in the lower left. But, you know, I gotta say, I've been a long time lurker and enjoyer of SMW Central, even all the way back in college for me, which would have been, gosh, 2008, maybe 2009 kind of era. You know, even in college, I was going on SMW Central, and playing non-Kaizo stuff on ZSNES with an emulator. So it's a big honor for me, and I assume, I can't speak for everybody, but I assume the same for the other mods and stuff. It's a big honor. SMW Central has long time been the source for Super Mario World hacking online, and one of the best ran and most effective community resources that we have. We're really grateful for the time and energy that many people over the years have put in for SMW Central, and I hope to live up to that long tradition of high quality cursed ROM hacks. Proto Pizza with a one-shot on the ending? What a champion. Faust with the Nye. What a champion for trying hard. Thank you, Pie, for the bits, too. Hey, that's so great. Thank you. Everybody's bits and subs go right back into the Romhack Race community so we can do more here and bring you more fun content. Oof, Ender of Games just needs to get the timing on that jump, on that platform jump. Like we talked about before, one of the main skills in an Ultra Star is kind of having an intuitive sense of how the platforms are going to move. That is, matching the speed of the platform, because all the brown platforms move at the same speed, right? So kind of matching that, and you notice sometimes they're landing on platforms in the air, or as they're falling, or at a really specific point in the line. And just being able to tell kind of intuitively just when that platform is going to be in that space. Another really good skill for Ultra Stars is kind of taking advantage of the length of the platform, where if you want to, let's say, kill a little bit more time, waiting to line up a jump or a landing or something, you can run on the platform or move on the platform. So sometimes you'll notice racers kind of adjusting themselves as they're riding the platform before they have to make a motion. And what that does is allow them to run and build up a little bit of momentum, making those next jumps a little bit easier to control. So if you take a look, Ender of Games kind of working with that same situation, and Walking Eye as well. Right at the beginning of the second checkpoint, they have to kind of catch that one platform on the diagonal. Yo, Proto Pizza, thank you for the raid, and great job. Everybody's done so well tonight. This is a great level and just a really fun race. If you like what you're seeing, I can only politely request that you smash that follow button, and you can join us anytime. Saturday nights is the typical race. We got 8 p.m. Eastern on Saturday nights right here on Romhack Races, as well as some special events that may be coming up in the future. We, we're all volunteers, like I said, but we do try to have some special marathons. We've done Hack Attack in the past, the world's first and second Romhack only charity marathon, which was a lot of fun, and we may have more special events and special races in the future. So stay tuned. There's plenty of fun, and we do these every Saturday night if you want to just hang out and enjoy the race. One thing I think really helps in an Ultra Star level like this is kind of having a cool head about it. Sometimes the best strategy is to not move, is to wait or to stand still. Hesitation, lack of movement, lack of input, knowing where to place a hesitation is just as important as knowing when to move, right? Precisely timing your input is just as important as precisely timing your hesitation. And that's especially apparent in an Ultra Star level like this, where the timing has to be particular. You have to land on that platform in that one moment. And hesitation and knowing how long to hesitate for is just as important. Sometimes it's not all about going fast. Sometimes it's being slow at the right moments. Walking Eye, thanks for racing with us. Walking Eye with a really cool controller. Stop by Walking Eye stream sometime and check out their Space Age Orb controller. It's amazing. Thank you so much for racing with us. GG, Walking Eye. And hey, yo, Sid, yeah, this is where, yeah, yep. Yep, this is every Saturday night we're here on Romhack Races. I guess I didn't realize that folks from my community didn't know sometimes, or I would have done the ping more often. Here goes Faust in the upper right. Oh, in there. In there. Nice job, Faust. Thanks for racing with us, too. Great clear. Sub 25. What a run. Oh, what a run. What a play. What a play. Oh, geez. Down to the final 3 already? What in the world? Well, it's been fun. Oh, the final 2, Ender. Huh. But I wanted to hang out and have more Romhack Races fun with everyone. Man, y'all are so fast. Thank you. I don't know why I'm saying thank you, but just thanks. Thanks for being a part of it. We got Endless Ascent, and we have got Zuccotti here hanging out with us. What a fast race. I can't believe it. Are we going to get all sub 25s tonight? I want to say a big congrats to Maxwell tonight. Great level. Honestly, really well done. Like, it's not often that there's like a level like this that is so smooth. Like, a lot of people get through it. The one thing I want to make sure to point out is don't think that because people had maybe an easier time with it or got through it quickly, don't think that that's like, oh, it's bad or it's not challenging enough or whatever. These kinds of levels are so fun. And sometimes it's really good. It's good to challenge different skills, right? Sometimes it's not all about making it really, really difficult. That means that the level is well made if people had a good time with it, right? So just like keep that in mind. They're coming for me next? I hope so. I hope so. I'd like to see it. I don't even mean that as a challenge. I certainly hope so. If I could do my part to help everybody become good Kaizo players, I would consider that a job well done. Yeah, definitely. I think it's a great thing to have different types. You know, we try to spread it out a little bit on Romhack Races. We can't have only easy levels. We can't have only hard levels either. So it's really cool to hit up different racers and you know, give other people an opportunity. Sometimes people don't want to do the easier ones. Sometimes they don't want to do the hard ones. And I think it's kind of like, we kind of go like 2 and 3. You know, we'll have like 2 of one type and 1 of another, 2 of this type, 1, you know, easy one, hard one, 2 hard ones and an easy, 3 easies, 2 hards. You know, we kind of switch it up a little bit. If you're interested, we have testers who are amazing. And big shout outs as well to Om Nom 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 Nom, our newest Romhack Race volunteer and tester, a great streamer themselves and a really good person with a great black cat named Stormy. And we have testers who check out all the levels, give them rankings and stuff, help them smooth up, and just make sure they're raceable. You know, some things that would be good for a regular hack, you know, really cryptic setups or whatever, might not be so good for a Romhack race. But over the years, the community has gotten so good at making race levels. And I know because I remember the old school races where like you had no idea what was about to happen and stuff. So if you're thinking about racing, you can check out the rankings from the testers a little bit before we post the patch. Here goes Zuccotti. Zuccotti with a chance for the checkpoint. Let's go. Oof! A little slow on that platform, but that's all right. That's what I'm talking about, getting that space and getting the run. But if you're interested in racing, we do post a little breakdown of the difficulty before each race begins, and you can kind of decide, you know, if that's what you want to, if you want to give it a shot. We organize the levels by length, complexity, and execution, so you can kind of get a sense of what's what in the level. You know, the more I've thought a lot about this, I really feel like I think the best way to describe Kaizo is kind of like alignment charts, you know, because of the subjective nature in Kaizo and because the difficulty in a Kaizo level can come from a lot of things. I think it's like, is it easy? Is it hard? Kaizo, is it whatever? I mean, some things are easier or harder, but I think ultimately there's a kind of alignment chart with one axis being easy and hard and the other axis being like helpful and trolly, you know, and you could troll maybe just by obscurity or whatever, but you know, with like mutually exclusive things on axis. So you could have something that's like easy and helpful. You could have something that's difficult and helpful, or have something that's easy and trolly, right? Or like degrees. It's kind of medium and kind of medium helpful, medium trolly. And with like a 2-axis alignment chart, I think you could pretty much describe a lot of Kaizo hacks that way. Here goes Endless Ascent for the bounce combo. One more. Have they got it? They do. GG. Well played, Endless Ascent. Great job. Hey, wow, man, what a race. Ah, shucks. That was chaotic. That was so fast. Holy moly. All right, we are going to give this a little bit of extra time. Hang out here with Zakati. Of course, always cool. Go and follow the racers. Go follow Zakati. Say hey in their chat. We will be rating in a little bit, but because everybody was so quick tonight, we'd like to hang out for a little bit. I'd like to hang out for a little bit. So we're going to hang. We're going to cheer on Zakati and talk shop a little bit about Kaizo and the requisite stuff that goes into it. If you have any questions or anything, now's the time. Please feel free to shout them out. Thanks again for making Romhack Races part of your Saturday night. It's one of my favorite parts of the week, and it's a good time. And Zakati getting so close here. Like they're right there. They just got to get it. No! Oh, so close. Yo, it was easier and it was fun. Two great things. You know, Pi, sometimes people just have different schedules. Sometimes more people are streaming in the afternoon. You know, it could be any number of reasons. Some people do occasionally come around. Maybe it depends on the maker. You know, a lot of people who have maybe are in different time zones stream at different times, and they're used to that. You know, everybody's welcome. Sometimes, you know, it could be any number of reasons. I don't feel there. I don't feel negatively. If you know, if that makes sense. I don't. You know, could be any number of reasons. Yeah, that's true. Some people play them after the fact as well. Some people like Beast play them for YouTube after the race. Some people just, you know, their Saturday nights are just kind of rough. Zakati back again. Let's go. Not to be denied twice. Yeah, that is also true, Doc. You know, people, big Kaizo streamers are playing a lot of Kaizo. I mean, notice I'm not racing either. Long ago, when we established Romhack Races, I thought about it and I decided, and I stand by that decision. I think I'm correct that my skills could just be better. My skills could better serve the community as a commentator instead of racing every week. You know, it's just like, oh, Glitchcat racing again. You know, I play enough Kaizo. You know what I mean? Although the last time I wasn't commentating and I didn't see the level, I did play it off stream and I did get a time that would have been first place. So, but you know, that's kind of probably a lot of it. You know, if you stream a lot of Kaizo, it might not want to race. We have in the past talked about doing a kind of Champions hard level tournament. It was an idea that I had wanted to kind of cook up, which some other stuff got in the way. But it's still kind of in the oven, so to speak, and do a kind of Masters tournament, you know, Tournament of Champions kind of thing. Or just specifically like a hard level kind of Kaizo Wars type of thing. Well, thank you. I really enjoy doing the commentary. I really like teaching people about Kaizo, and I really like you know, standing up for that idea that it's not just this brutal, awful garbage. You know, oh, we're just torture and we just hate it. You know, like there's a place for those kinds of jokes, to be sure. to be sure. But, you know, for me at the end of the day, and maybe for those that are into it in that way, for those that I could talk to about it, maybe, you know, it's fun. It's got a beauty to it. It's got a beautiful skill to it, and it's just a lot of fun. Kaizo really can be very rewarding if you approach it with a patient mind, and I like advocating for that perspective. So I appreciate having a platform to do that. I've always said, if someone gets, I think the record streak is 5. I'm pretty sure the record streak for Romhack. Someone could correct me. I should get more of like a stats sheet so I could talk more about stats, like a sports announcer. But I think the record streak, yeah, the record streak is held by Nexus at 5. And what I've said was that if anyone is working on a 6 streak, I will race the race where they might get their 6th streak. I will race. I'll be the final boss. But, you know, honestly, there are a lot of players. I think if I were to race, I would not be like, oh, win every time. There are a lot of racers who are very, very good. I think many of the racers here tonight and many of the consistent top finishers could definitely give me a run for my money. Yeah, yo, great job, Maxwell. Thank you for making for us. We have excellent people. I am so impressed at the quality of levels, and I appreciate very much that we've been able to build up that kind of reputation. You know, if you're going to play a Romhack race level, it's at least going to be checked, tested, smooth, not evil, you know. It's going to be pre-approved, as it were. And I'm always just really proud of the quality that people turn out, both from the makers and working together with the testers. I think, who else has gotten a streak? Louis Doucet's gotten a streak before. Darkanine's gotten a streak. I think Darkanine's had a 3. I think Louis Doucet's had the 3 before. Streaks are tough to get. You know, quite honestly, streaks are really tough to get, I've noticed. Even among players who consistently race and consistently do well. Louis got 4, okay. Even among players who do consistently well, it's difficult to win more than 1 or 2 races in a row. Generally, something will either maybe trip you up a little bit, maybe be a little bit tougher of tech than your, you know, out of your experience zone, or someone else is going to be coming up quick. Well, you know, maybe it would be cool sometime to do a race like that. You know, that's what I said. The only reason I'm not racing is just because I think I can contribute more to the community. I can use this is where my skills fit in even better. So that's, you know, long ago I kind of made that decision, and I really do enjoy doing the commentary every week. It's really fun. What's the best FX Pack Pro color? Ooh, mine is the transparent greenish yellow one. The blue is really nice too, though. It's like the ice blue. I like the blue one because it's like that classic. Yeah, or the atomic purple. Yeah, all the ones that look like the classic transparent N64s and stuff, those are all really cool. But yeah, mine is like the atomic greenish yellow. Yeah, that is a good point too, Dr. No. And I don't say this. I'm not trying to brag. I'm not trying to brag or have an ego about it. But you know, MFP describes people who have a really optimized world record for a game as the discouragement squad. And yeah, quite honestly, I kind of don't. What's it gonna be like? Oh, Glitch Cat's racing, so I'm gonna get a, you know, I don't know if I can beat that guy. You know, I would rather encourage someone new to come up and let them, you know, give them a shot. Let them have a shot at it rather than just be the freaking discouragement squad, you know? And I think my skills could be better placed in the announcing booth rather than being the discouragement squad, perhaps, for some people. Because I can race every week, you know, I can always be there. And I think there's benefit in that, you know? I want to, it's more important to me to grow Kaizo and to help other people get involved and to have fun with it than it is for me to win a race, you know? So, that's my thoughts on that. And like I said, man, I'm not a guaranteed win. There's a lot of people who race who could give me a run for my money, I'm sure. I think I could do all right, but I'm not a guarantee. I'm not a lock. Although I am undefeated on SMB3 races we've had here, so there is that. I raced the SMB3. If we ever do another SMB3, I'll race that one. Or no, I think Sander got me one time. Never mind. I'm not undefeated. Sander got me once. Exactly. You never know who will come out of nowhere and crush your race level. Yeah, that's a big part of it. I like that. I like that unknown. And I've had the pleasure of seeing new names come out and just crush it. Like, wow, who are you? Like, where'd you come from? You're really good. And I like that. I like that a lot. Well, something I think is so neat is that Kaizo is just getting bigger and bigger, and it's like, it's off of Twitch now, right? I mean, it has been for a while, but like, I've seen Kaizo on Reddit, I've seen Kaizo on Facebook Live, I've seen Kaizo on TikTok, Instagram, you know, all these other platforms and all these other places, and a lot of people who aren't necessarily streamers are playing Kaizo and are into Kaizo, and I like that. I like that because it means that Kaizo is just going to keep expanding into areas where other people, we don't know what they're doing, right? It means that Kaizo is getting so big, and there's so many people that are involved and interested in it that we can't know them all. I mean, we've really never been able to, but it's even bigger now. And that's exciting because that means that there's always the potential. As long as it's out there and mysterious people are getting involved and getting interested in it, there's always the potential for someone new to just show up someday, or we'll see a video from them and just blow your mind, right? If we know everybody that's playing, if there's only 10 of us, it doesn't grow, right, at the same rate. But when it's super big the way it's getting, there's always the potential for just someone new. Yeah, You Fail Me, good example of that. Has just started racing and has been placing really high. You never know, and I love that. And if I can, you know, that's I think is like the payoff, part of the payoff for me personally about helping Kaizo grow is that if we do get it big enough, we're like at a certain point we're guaranteed to find some player who comes out of the woodwork and it's just like, oh my gosh, you are amazing. I live for that. I love stuff like that. I love the player from under the rock. I watch a lot of streams like just for the gameplay. You know what I mean? They're like lower viewership streams, or they don't stream that often or whatever, but they play so well. I'm really fascinated by stuff like that. And the bigger we can grow Kaizo, the more that will happen. And that's awesome. You know, I like being good. I'm not concerned about being the best. Know what I mean? Yeah, I think you're right. Kaizo does do well on TikTok because it's eye-catching and it's short. Totally. Yeah, or the hacks on SMW Central with thousands of downloads. Yeah. I'm actually curious, how many downloads is Grand Poo World 2 up to now? That's got to be one of the most downloaded hacks from SMW Central, at least recently. It's got to be. Like, that's a lot of people, you know? And that's, I guarantee right now, maybe even watching this very race right now, I guarantee there's someone out there right now who, within a year, is going to stun everyone, you know? Is just going to stun everyone. Yeah, okay. Yeah, Faust. I can give you info about that. Later tonight, and this is kind of unrelated to the race, but later tonight I'm going to be doing an open mic on YouTube, actually. It's Cliffy. My set is at 11 o'clock p.m. Eastern, and there is the YouTube channel to watch it. There's also a Discord if you want to join to chat. 23,000 downloads. Wow. That's impressive. That's really impressive. The first platform after the H, if you don't hit the switch, how does it disappear? I don't know, actually. That's a good question. I think it just gets destroyed. I actually don't know that. Wow, 23,000 downloads for Grand Poo World 2. That's really like, wow. That's pretty wild, right? 23,000 individual downloads. 23,000 people played that or tried it. What's the odds that out of those 23,000, someone is like someone we don't know is really gonna just come out and be like, I can't believe, you know, they're so amazing, I can't believe it. 39,000 for Kaizo 1, 36K for Dram, 28.8 thousand for Quickie 1. Those are big numbers. Those are not rookie numbers, not at all. That kind of blows my mind, actually, right? Like what's the chances out of those close to 100,000 people, you know, 100,000 individual downloads of some of the most, you know, collectively of some of the most popular Kaizo hacks? What are the odds that out of those, there's at least a couple of people who we haven't heard of yet, but who are just going to just absolutely blow your mind? You watch. It'll happen. It'll absolutely happen. Just like it's absolutely a given that we're going to see something ridiculous on Tetris, NES Tetris soon, with rolling being the new skill. Like, once there's at a sufficient level of popularity, those kinds of things become inevitable. And I think that's neat. It's a neat phenomenon. Yeah, Valdio. Valdio, you know, is a very accomplished musician as well. Yo, Bonsai Mario World in the top 10? That's nice. Yeah, if you'd like a little more information on Tetris, the technique is called rolling. And there's videos about it on YouTube. We're going to see a level 60 or higher. I absolutely guarantee it. I think it's inevitable. Yeah, I think it's absolutely inevitable. Level 60 will for sure happen. It's just a matter of time. People just have to get that good and that fluid at the technique. I really honestly believe it. I really, really believe it. Someone got a 500K at level 29 speed just the other day, which was like, you honestly at a certain point you'll be able to functionally play the kill screen as though it were 19. Like you pretty much command the same amount of board area, which is just all kinds of wild. Wow, 47,000 for Brutal Mario, 41.5 thousand for Jump, or 100 Rooms of Enemies, 30K for Jump and 16K for Jump Half. I have a cartridge of Brutal Super Mario World, actually, like a physical cartridge. I won it in a tournament years ago at a Retro Fest, and the grand prize was you got to pick a cart from this homebrew hack cart maker that had a stand there. So I do. I have like an old school cart hack of Brutal Super Mario World, the famous unfinished hack. So rolling. There's videos on YouTube. If you just search for Tetris rolling, it will probably be easier to learn about the technique by watching a video of it. But essentially, in order to move the pieces really quickly on Tetris, you have to tap the D-pad really, really quickly. Up until now, players had attempted to just put their hands in some way on the D-pad itself and tap really quickly. But it was recently discovered that a better technique is to, in fact, kind of hold the controller above your thumb and then tap the back of it with your hands in a rolling, with your fingers in kind of a rolling technique. And so instead of pressing down the button with your thumb, you're actually pushing the controller into your thumb from behind. It's a little bit weird, but once you see it happening, it's like, oh, I get it. And this technique is proving to be a lot more efficient and a lot better than previous attempts at doing the same thing. And it's kind of blowing the lid off of what's possible or what's considered even realistic in NES Tetris, which was already a highly competitive format, the classic Tetris. Not that others aren't, but classic is specifically like very competitive. Yeah, I'll post if anyone wants to see it, I'll post a picture of my Brutal Super Mario World cart. I actually have a pretty good collection of Super Mario hack cart, like homebrew carts. I have Kaizo 1, 2, and 3. I have Brutal Super Mario World. I have a Return to Dinosaur Land from Time Walk Games, which is kind of cool because they got shut down. I have a Search for Salmon. I have a CIB Grand Poo World 2. I have a Super Mallow World. And a Breakfast Kaizo. Oh, that's awesome, Super Mario. It's the coolest thing. I love my Search for Salmon cart too. It's just the coolest thing to have, like, your game, you know? I love that. One thing though, unfortunately, for me it turned out that Return to Subcon, for whatever reason, is, like, as far as we know, uncartable. there might be a way to fix it or something in the code, but something that happens in the code with the save prompt, apparently there had been attempts to put subcon on cartridges, but something with the save prompt, the custom save that's in, somehow doesn't play nice with the cartridge hardware for some reason, so we haven't found a way to make carts of it yet. But there's really still, I don't know, as a kid who grew up with Nintendo Super Mario World, I think to this day there's still something incredibly magical about seeing a custom Mario World game come to life on your very own TV, or put in the special cartridge and it plays a Mario, and it's just like the old games, and it's just like, you go to the video store and rent one, or, oh man, the new Mario, when's it coming out, It takes me back to a simpler time in my life, and there's still, I think, something just really magical about it. Oh, yeah, going to the video store. Oh, man. What was my reaction when I saw Romhack for the first time? That would have been online. I would have been in high school. That would have been 2004, 2005, probably. The first modified Mario stuff I ever remember seeing, there was that one video, and I don't know who made it. There was that one video of the automatic Mario level that like pushed Mario through and it synced it up to a song. They did a lot of those, but there was one video in particular that got popular, I'd say in about between 2003 and 2005. I can't remember exactly. And then I also remember seeing Kaizo 1. I saw the video of Kaizo 1. Was it the Nico Nico video? I can't recall. I would have seen it on early YouTube. Like very early YouTube. And that would have been, yeah, between like 2003 and 2005. I also remember seeing Kaizo 1, the YouTube video, the A-hole Mario. Went back when that's what it was, referred to as, and that's what it was called. I did play Kaizo 1. That would have been my first Kaizo hack. I played it on ZSNES with save states and determined it was impossible and no one would ever beat it ever. There was also that very old, a lot of people talk about this video, the Super Mario Bros. 3 TAS, where they get all the one-ups on the airship. For a while, that fooled me as well. I thought it was real until I learned that it was a TAS, but that video was very influential. And that would have been, can't forget Mario Frustration. That was a big one back in the day, and is still, I think, one of the best, honestly, one of the best Mario ROM hack videos ever made. Straight up. I don't even care if it's fake or not, and they're just putting somebody's dialogue over the gameplay. I don't even care. I've heard a rumor it was fake. I don't care. It's just super funny. It's a classic, do some push-ups, Mario. It's a classic. That one was big, and I think together those videos kind of influenced me and said like, oh hey, did you know that people can make their own Mario? Wow, what's this? Fireballs and Cape. I don't know if I saw that one. I did play lots of hacks from SMW Central in about 2007 to 2009 in college. But I just played with save states on ZSNES. I don't even remember what I really played. Like, I can't remember the name of any hacks or anything. Great level this week. Get the patch for yourself over on romhackraces.com. And we still got Zakati here hanging out. Big shout-outs to Zakati. Working hard, making progress. I'm seeing it little by little. That's how it's done. Seriously, Zakati making great time, right? This isn't even a bad time at all. This is great. You know, sub 2 hours for a Kaizo level is splendid. Yeah, cheese. Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty impressive. You know, what's interesting is it's a strat that I was looking for a way. Years ago, I was looking for a way out of having to learn hyper tapping, which is the strat that rolling obsoleted. And I tried that. I had that idea. I thought to myself, what if I just hold my thumb still? I got that idea. Not from my own, but I got it from MFP. I don't know, maybe I'm revealing a little bit of a secret strat here, but MFP gets really fast fireball shots in Mario 3 by doing basically that. He like holds his thumb still and shakes the controller into it. MFP, if you ever get a chance to watch MFP play, I like to say he plays alien style because he has some of the weirdest hand tech on the controller that I've ever seen, and it is so functional. He's so good at it. Like, he's doing all this weird, absurd tapping, and it works. It always works. So I like to say that MFP has the alien style, but he gets that with a modified rolling technique. He doesn't roll his hands, but he has that same kind of idea. And so I thought, well, maybe MFP's fireball technique could help me out on Tetris, and I wasn't really getting it to work, and so I never kept going with it. And come to find out that there's a lot you can do with that, which is really cool. But hey, I'll tell you what, friends. We normally schedule about 2 hours for these broadcasts, but everybody got through pretty quick tonight. Zakati here is still working hard, and I think that rather than hang out over here, we should go and say hey to Zakati. Give them a raid, and give them some follows, and cheer them on in their chat. Maybe they'd like to talk to chat, or get their regular Romhack layout going. So we are going to get a raid going for Zakati here at the top of the hour, but not before I let you all know that I really appreciate your viewership. Thanks for coming and hanging out on Romhack Races. We really appreciate it. I know I assume I speak for everyone in staff when I say that it's an honor to make a fun show for everybody, and it's really great that people enjoy it and keep coming back to have fun with us. We'll be back on next Saturday, a week from now, with another level just like this, sight read. Don't know what you're in for. Feel free to join the Discord server or check out our website if you want to learn a little bit more about us, talk shop with us, and we will be back next week with another level. Also, stay tuned. We may have some special events in the works. But for right now, we're going to go and turn it over to Zakati. Thank you so much, everyone. Thanks to the volunteers, everyone behind the scenes for helping make Romhack Races possible. I have been GlitchCat. I will be back next week, and I'll still be GlitchCat then. Good job to everyone who's racing, and thanks for being a part of our community. You matter. Your thoughts matter. Your heart matters. Your feelings matter. You matter to other people in your lives, and you matter to me as human beings. You matter to the internet's #1 Longboy Ferd, of course, and the people that matter to you in your lives. Would love to hear from you about that. We know Black Lives Matter, LGBTQIA+ lives matter, Indigenous lives matter, disabled lives matter, you too. I will be hanging around on Discord, and I will see you all on the open mic tonight if you want to drop by Cliffy's open mic. I'll be back on my channel tomorrow. We got more Kaizos to play, and I guess I got to get to work on moderating some Kaizo hacks. Until then, everybody, take care of yourselves. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you next time. Peace.